Bradford City have confirmed their third signing of the 2025 January transfer window as striker Michael Mellon has officially been announced now after signing on loan from Championship side Burnley. In today's video you're going to find out all the specific details of this signing, what my thoughts are and how Graham Alexander could potentially use him, and also his previous record the last time the striker was at this level. Now obviously this is one that has been rumoured for a number of weeks. Him and his dad were at the Chesterfield at home game on the 29th of December, and it sounded quite likely at that point that he was set to sign for Chesterfield. But today at 9 AM Bradford City tweeted saying, "We are delighted to announce the loan signing of Burnley striker Michael Mellon until the end of the season. Welcome to the club, Michael." The article does then read, "Bantams capture Mellon. Bradford City is delighted to announce the loan signing of striker Michael Mellon until the end of the season. The 21-year-old showed his eye for goal while out on loan at Morecambe last season. He netted 15 times in 27 outings for the Shrimps, including a hat-trick against Wimbledon in a 4-1 victory. After impressing in Sky Bet League 2, he was recalled in the January window, before heading to the Scottish top flight on loan with Dundee. During his professional career, Mellon has 18 senior goals from his 53 appearances, registering 6 assists. I don't think that's too bad to say the different leagues and levels that he has played at. The forward began his youth career with Manchester United before joining the Clarets at under 16 level. After joining the Bantams, Mellon stated, 'I am delighted to be here. The atmosphere at the University of Bradford Stadium is amazing and I could not turn down the opportunity to come here. I cannot wait to be out there playing and it is something I am buzzing to be part of.' City boss Graham Alexander added, 'Bringing Michael on board at this moment is a great boost for us. He's a proven goal scorer at this level and we believe he will fit in seamlessly with the group and our style of play. He is excited by the challenge and I am sure he will show everyone the quality he has.' Michael's move is obviously subject to the relevant EFL clearances. He will wear the number 26 shirt during his time with the club and be sponsored by Metal Tech. Obviously, he did spend the first half of this season out on loan at Stockport County, so they also confirmed at 9 AM when they said County duo Tyler Onyango and Michael Mellon have both been recalled from their spells by Everton and Burnley respectively. We'd like to thank them both for their contributions over the first half of this season and wish them well in the next stage of their career. And obviously the picture of Mellon is when he played against Bradford City in the AFL Trophy, so I assume he is going to be cup-tied unfortunately and won't be available for our game against Villa, so his debut could be Carlisle away. Obviously then, with him signing from another club, at Burnley FC's academy tweeted saying, following the end of Michael Mellon's loan at Stockport County, the under-21 striker will now join Bradford City on loan until the end of the season. Their article does then read, Mellon leaves Stockport and joins Bradford. Striker links up with former Claret in Yorkshire. Michael Mellon's loan spell at Stockport County has come to an end, with the under-21 striker now joining Bradford City on loan until the end of the 2024-25 season. Mellon has joined Stockport following their promotion to the Sky Bet League 1 in the summer, joining his new teammates on their training camp in Spain. His time at the Greater Manchester side has been affected by injuries, and after returning to fitness and featuring in Burnley's under-21s before Christmas, he now heads to Yorkshire. Bradford played in Sky Bet League 2, and it's at that level that Mellon excelled last season, netting 15 times in 27 appearances for Morecambe. Managed by Graham Alexander, who made over 150 appearances for the Clarets between 2007 and 2011, the Bantams are just 2 points outside the playoff places headed into the second half of the season. Before we do any further though with today's video, make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Can we try and hit 200 likes on today's video? That would be massively appreciated, and don't forget to get your thoughts in on this signing down in the comment section down below. Now obviously this season for Michael Mellon hasn't quite gone how he would have hoped. In League 1 this season so far, he has played just the 30 minutes, just 2 appearances for him. I believe they were in back-to-back games as well, and that's the only league football he's had so far this campaign. He has played the once in the AFL Trophy, obviously against Bradford City, where he didn't really pull up at too many trees. So we'll go back firstly to his time in League 2 last season with Morecambe. One of his final few appearances was that 2-2 draw on Boxing Day against Bradford City last campaign, but he played in 22 matches, starting 20 of them, averaging 79 minutes per game, and played nearly 1,750 minutes. He did also make the team of the week on 3 occasions. Now we are going to compare Michael Mellon's stats from last season on loan at Morecambe to Callum Kavanagh's stats from this season, as I do believe Mellon is coming in to be more of a Kavanagh, Sanderson, Smith type striker rather than a Cook, Oliver, Ibbotson. Obviously it was confirmed yesterday Andy Cook will miss the remainder of this season. Go check out my full reaction to that if you haven't already. But in terms of some of his attacking statistics, Michael Mellon scored 13 goals, averaging a goal every 130 34 minutes with a 17% goal conversion rate. He did also miss the 6 big chances, whereas Callum Kavanagh this season has scored just the 1 goal, averaging a league goal every 1,269 minutes. He has also missed 3 big chances, but only has a 2% goal conversion rate. That is absolutely terrible for a striker. In terms of some of the passing stats then, Michael Mellon has 1 assist, 3 big chances created with a 54% passing accuracy, whereas Callum Kavanagh has 2 assists, 1 big chance created and a 75% passing accuracy. So Callum Kavanagh definitely looks after the ball a lot better. Obviously 1 more assist in there as well, but actually creates less big chances. The defensive stats are very even. In all honesty, there's not really much to go through and talk about with them. So we'll scroll down to some of the dribbles and duel stats. So Michael Mellon has a 28% successful dribble rate, wins 30% of his ground duels and 36% of his aerial duels, whereas Callum Kavanagh, he has a 26% successful dribble rate, winning 42% of his ground duels and only 19% of his aerial duels. So while Callum Kavanagh might win a few more ground duels, obviously Michael Mellon is better at dribbling with the ball and also wins a lot more aerial duels as well. He did also pick up a couple of red cards last season, did Michael Mellon. Obviously Callum Kavanagh a bit better disciplined from that point of view, but it's clear to see just on the goal scoring front that Michael Mellon is a lot better than Callum Kavanagh in front of goal when he has been in League 2 and played consistently, averaging a goal every 134 minutes. I don't even think Andy Cook's had that type of record this season. That is very, very impressive. I did a video last season ranking, I think, the top 10 League 2 strikers. I had Michael Mellon in first. I genuinely believed he was that good last season, and I'm absolutely delighted with this signing. My only slight gripe is with him being out of contract in the summer, that this isn't a permanent signing, but maybe if he has a successful spell with us, we get promoted into League 1, Mellon might return to the football club. What would be a successful spell though for Michael Mellon this season? Because technically he has already proved himself at this level, but he didn't quite go to plan at Dundee, where he actually did quite well. I think 5 goal contributions in 3 starts, and I think he had a further 10 substitute appearances, so I don't think he did too bad there, in honesty. And with him previously having pedigree at this level, how many goals and assists do you believe he needs to come in and score to be deemed a successful signing at Bradford City? We know we still need to get more strikers in. Michael Mellon was a signing that needed to happen before Andy Cook's injury, so we're now not looking at Michael Mellon needs to come in and get, 6 to 10 goals between now and the end of the season. He's got to come in, hit the ground running and try and aim for 15, let's be honest. But if we have a look at how Bradford City's squad is now lining up for the 2024-25 campaign, as you can see, we've seen a couple loan players depart and a couple more come in so far in this January window. We are now a week into it, and as you can see, Michael Mellon goes straight into me as the best option in terms of a second striker. I think out of all the strikers who are fit now for us, he is certainly the best one to play between now and the end of the season. And with him having that amount of training time before Carlisle away, if we don't bring in any more strikers, Mellon for me would be the striker that I would start. We still need to send Tyler Smith out on loan potentially, sell Verdane Oliver, potentially let Ollie Sanderson be recalled by Fulham, and if we can get some more strikers in, I would also send Callum Kavanagh out on loan a little bit, because I don't think he's going to get consistent game time between now and the end of the season, and that's what he needs to develop, in honesty. I still believe we need a couple of centre-backs, maybe another holding midfielder, and I think a priority for me is certainly another goalkeeper. With the amount of clangers Sam Walker has dropped so far this season, I think he's got minus 5.2 goals prevented so far this campaign. We definitely need a new number 1. I think he's the 3rd or 4th worst when it comes to that statistic in the entire division. Keepers like Harry Lewis are only worse than him, so we definitely need a new goalkeeper for me, couple of strikers, couple of centre-halves, and maybe a holding midfielder, and obviously we still do expect a lot of departures. But I'm going to leave it there then for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Can we try and hit 200 likes on today's video? That would be massively appreciated. And don't forget to get your thoughts in down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing Burnley striker Michael Mellon on loan for the remainder of this campaign? What does it mean for the futures of Tyler Smith, Verdane Oliver, Callum Kavanagh, Ollie Sanderson as well? What other positions do you think Bradford City still need to recruit in, as it sounds very likely Tommy Lee, the MK Dons midfielder, former Accrington Stanley, will be the Bantam's next recruit?